done. There is a result. Right, buddy? Somebody thinks they're going to school today. He immediately went to the backpack. It was like, okay, where's my jacket? Good morning, guys. We are just pulling into developmental pediatrician's office. We are a tad bit early, but I think we might be the first evaluation this morning, so maybe they'll just take us in early. So we're here for Logan's developmental evaluation to see if he is at risk for autism, because he's a sibling of autism. You guys know little Gabby Gab here is our special sweet boy. Who knows, maybe Logan has some, maybe he doesn't, maybe just a tad bit. We'll see, but we wanted to find out sooner than later so that if he does show any signs, he can get some services earlier on. And he's already in a good mood. He's been happy this morning. You guys saw, he put on his backpack right away, and I think it's because I changed his clothes. He went directly to the office and saw his backpack. He's like, backpack, backpack. And I was like, okay, but we're not going to school, you know? But anyways, we're here. We're gonna go in, right, honey?
Yeah.
You ready?
Sure.
Ready? I don't think we'll get results today, but hopefully they give us at least an idea of what they kind of suspect. And then hopefully we don't have to wait too long to get the actual results. But anyways, we're gonna go in. All right. We're done, and there is a result. Right, buddy? Yeah? No? We'll share with you guys a little bit later, but we're gonna try to find Daddy. Where's Daddy? Are you cold? What are you doing that for? All right, guys, so we are home now. We've been home for a little while. It's been quite a day.
Yeah.
A lot going on, but we figured we would sit down and Paisley, you can't sit with me right now. We figured we would sit down real quick and just go over what we found out at the developmental pediatrician's office this morning. So basically it was, I guess, like a one-part evaluation where we just saw the developmental pediatrician. So on like the doctor's side, her evaluation, along with like questions that me and him answered. And
mostly her, because she spends all the time with the kids. Yeah,
and in just observing too. Basically at the end of the visit with the doctor, she did feel comfortable with diagnosing Logan with autism. So he's mild to moderate. He's definitely on the higher functioning side. She knows and heard that he does have words and does communicate, but not as much as he should with having that much of a vocabulary, I guess. And the eye contact is not always there, so there's a couple things that she saw as being a red flag, but that they don't do like the at risk to where they give him like a certain time. Like with Gavin, for instance, Gavin had an evaluation. He had some symptoms, so they put him at risk. And so he had a full year of therapies, and then he got reevaluated. So no longer was he at risk. They still saw some symptoms and went ahead and diagnosed him. To where Logan, he's not even put into a category of at risk. She felt comfortable enough to say he does show mild symptoms. And I keep saying mild, more mild than moderate, because for services to get started, a lot of kids who are put down as mild, high functioning Asperger's, they get denied in services. So she wanted to do mild to moderate to put him like at a level 2 or something, so that he does get approved to get some of those services like ABA, speech, and OT, which he's gonna get all those in preschool anyways already. And he's been around all those. Well, yeah, Logan's gonna get 3 years of preschool. He's gonna get the remainder of this year and then 2 years after that.
Because he's a November baby.
No, he's not.
Hmm?
He's an October baby.
October. Wow.
He keeps doing that.
Parent.
He keeps doing that.
I don't know why. It's because my brother's birthday is in November, and I get Matt and him and it's weird because he doesn't. Gavin has Anthony. He's Gavin Anthony, and Logan's Santiago. So I don't know. There's no reason other than
I think because Matt's birthday is November 8th.
He's November 8th.
So Logan's October 8th.
Yeah.
I think it's because the 8th
throws me off.
Yeah. So he's not that he doesn't pay attention.
I know it's 10/8, and then I just think of like, oh, November for whatever. Yeah. It's
and to
one
me,
digit.
And to me, it's easier to remember. Like I still have to think back on the year for their birthdays, but he actually shares a birthday with my sister, my aunt, and my cousin. So October 8th just kind of sticks in my mind. So that was part 1. And he's already, like I said, he's gonna be diagnosed with it. And in a couple weeks, when we do a follow-up appointment with the same doctor, they actually also added the psychiatrist evaluation, where she's gonna do, I think it's where they do like the playing, like how they play with toys. Can they sort shapes or objects, stuff like that.
Sort some shapes.
Which I've been through that part with Gavin, and I was kind of like, oh, I thought he would get it all today. But they said no, that it's like a 2-part thing. If needed to do that second part, then they'll schedule us for that one. So with what she saw today, she wanted to go ahead and get that scheduled for us. So in a couple of weeks, we'll be going back. Maybe Robbie will go back alone if I'm not able to get out of bed, or if for some reason the baby's already here. I was kind of surprised that she felt very comfortable with going ahead with the diagnosis.
Because his brother.
Well, not only that, but I feel like a lot of things with the questionnaires, they ask you all these questions, but then when they observe them, I feel like they don't really believe you, because if they don't see them doing it, it's like, are you sure they do it? Are you sure they do it? And I'm like, well, I'm sure. With me, he's comfortable, he's at home, he does things for me.
Yeah, so, you're way more like we were talking about this, where you know for certain. So I think you kind of, you won't give the benefit of the doubt, where I will, where you'll be like, I've only seen him do this once, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
So the doctors really should take your word verbatim, where I'm always over here just like, yeah, he's done that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I see him more, so I know there's more chance of him to do it. Sometimes I also feel like they don't believe you, because they only see them for such a short amount of time, that they're like, he's not doing it for me, like he's not doing it for me, like I see something different. Even if you're telling him, no, he does do this or he doesn't do that. But in the end, I don't think it's gonna hurt him to have these services. Yeah, to start all these things. I think he's only gonna benefit from them. As a parent, you don't wanna hear that your child has a delay. So I know when I told Robbie when we were in the truck, yeah, just because what we were saying, like, because there's like a label put on him now.
Putting labels on him, and it's like, you know, there's nothing wrong with him. There's like nothing, like, you know, you can put as many labels on him as you want. There's still like nothing wrong with my child. Like, you know, it's like one of those things where it's like you feel a little hurt because they're like putting a label on him.
I've been more like accepting, I guess, and like I don't see it as there's something wrong with my kid. I see it as he needs to get caught up, or he needs just a push, or, you know, he's gonna learn in his own way, on his time. But I feel like people on the outside who aren't aware of it, that's where when there's a label put on a child, especially when it's not like,
I don't want him to be like put in a box by other people's things, and that like hurts, like, because like I went through a lot of that, and I don't want him to have to go through like same stuff, and being looked at as different. But it's just like my like personal, like what happened to me growing up. And
because he's different, he is, but I don't want people to think because he's got this label, this diagnosis, that
he can't be one of the other kids.
Yeah, he won't play with them correctly, or he's just not going to fit in or something. But Logan he's super sweet. You guys see him. He's goofy. He's got, you know, he's got lots of words. Look at him right now. He's just goofy. He's goofy. And that's one thing we talked about too, and I said, you know, so with him starting preschool, and with him, you know, if he just starts services, like what are the chances with him being high functioning that, you know, he'll just start to, I guess, be more normal and not need services later. And they said that they get reevaluated at age 6, and he either continues services or not. They'll decide then, but that hopefully they get him to open up with school. What's that?
I was gonna say, which we're talking also earlier, I feel that the doctors, and probably the reason they're so willing to give him the diagnosis, was like, I think like, with a lot of this, they're erring on the side of caution. They'd rather be wrong than right, or and then so, you know, get him diagnosed so he can get the help he needs if he needs it, and then when 6 comes around, reevaluation, turns out like, no, it's just, you know, whatever, his brother, or just early symptoms that faded away, which we've heard a lot of. The services are definitely cool and welcome, and we're already doing a bunch of this anyway.
Yeah.
A lot. Poor Maudie, she is like head scheduler for a lot of appointments.
Part trainer, because I feel like I have to
get everybody caught up on
I have to get all the therapists caught up, involved. Anything changes, it's like I have to get everybody in line with it.
Oh, it's like all your management training just came right to fruition. Becoming a mom, you're just
I'm just not getting paid for it this time.
Yeah, you know, but you're scheduling like 6 or 7 people for hours for a week. Like, you've done this for years. Like, you're running appointments. Like, it's like when you used to run to your accounts and stuff. Yeah, like this is all the same stuff she was doing as like a training manager for a very large company for like 13 years. Moms don't get enough credit. You all should get paid for this shit. Excuse me. You all should get paid for this stuff. It's a lot, and yeah, she does a really great job. And I say that is often.
It's overwhelming, but like I told Robbie, like they're so little right now that if it's gonna help them later on, do it. I welcome all the therapists in the world to come and play with my kids and teach them. But yeah, we just wanted to update you guys real quick. But looks like we have 2 siblings with autism. It's kind of hard to say. Yeah,
I don't even want to say it. I would say
it's 2. Okay. Yeah. All right, so I'm not upset because of the diagnosis. It's not that. I think it's more of a
being overwhelmed.
Just overwhelmed. All the steps we have to go through to get the services, get everything scheduled. Starting services sometimes is frustrating, like you know, with starting with new therapists and new providers and stuff like that. Like just going through some of the struggles that we went through with Gavin. And it could be different this time too, because Logan is, yeah, we know what to go through or what to expect, and because Logan is not
severe.
Yeah, which Gavin is not severe either. He's more like moderate. I think it's moderate to severe is what they gave Gavin.
So number 3 is gonna be totally normal. Fingers crossed. God.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and they kept asking me too. They said, oh, is it a boy and a girl? Because I guess boys have the higher chances of having autism. Even if this one is, then we've already gone through the program. We've already gone through all the steps. So
we're definitely getting this one checked out like right away. Like
early. But yeah, so.
Wow. Yeah, it's a big day. It's a tough day.
Yeah.
We're gonna chill out, I think, the rest of the day.
Yeah, we're gonna chill out the rest of the day. We've got pool stuff going on today. We're getting our pool ready for the summer, and we want to do it before the baby comes. So there's a lot of things we have on a checklist that we want to get done before the baby comes, and we've managed to check off quite a few things.
We're getting there.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think one of my biggest concerns was getting the kids situated with the providers, get Logan's evaluations put through. Everything else is just minor.
Yeah, I mean, everything else is minor. We can always just like sell everything and move someplace.
I don't want to move. The iron is hot. Okay, it's hot. Should we comb your hair? Or curl it? Let's curl your hair. Ready? You're so cute. Good job. Logan's keeping me company while I curl my hair. Logan. What? You want my toothbrush? That's mommy's toothbrush. There you go. Okay, brush your teeth. You gonna brush mommy's teeth? Okay, come here. Thank you, you're so nice. Oh, now you're gonna brush your teeth? Good job. So the same way Logan woke up this morning is the same way he plans on going to bed tonight. Logan, are you gonna wear your backpack to sleep? Logan, are we gonna go to school right now? No. Are we gonna go to school tomorrow? No. I've been trying to get him changed into pajamas for like the last 30 minutes. He's following me around and being all cute, but he just won't take off his backpack and he just wants to play. So I've just been kind of letting him because he just looks super cute with his little backpack on. It's been such an exhausting day today. I don't know, we had a lot going on with Logan this morning, and then just kind of just thinking it through. Me and Robbie talking about it was good for us, and not like we wanted to do more things today, but we ended up just kind of like chilling out, relaxing, and just trying to take it easy, I guess. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to hang out with this little dude. little bit more. Right, Logan? Logan, look. Can you say bye-bye to our friends? But thanks so much for watching our video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you guys at the next one. Ciao.